It's my favorite evening. I'm pacing around the floor. Got southern woods and waters gonna take me out the door. Got coffee on a perkin. I'm about to have some fun. They'll have my mind chasing some critter on the run. Bring it on, southern woods and waters. Make me hear that sound of a fish that's breaking water or the bawling of some hounds. Make me smell that river mud, feel clean air on my face. Bring it on, southern woods and waters, show me that special place.
Probably about 11-inch crappie.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Southern Woods and Waters. I tell you what, we're excited to be in here tonight. We've got several different things we're going to cover for you, and one of the main things is we're going to be talking about the upcoming Frostbite tournament that's coming up this weekend. I know that a lot of you guys are already looking forward to that. Looks like we're going to have a good day to be doing it, so we're really excited. We're not going to be out there getting rained on. I heard a rumor the other day that they were going to change it to the wet deck tournament because it had been raining so often when they were out there fishing it. But if you'll go and pan out tonight with me, I've got Dayton Blair here with me, and just beside him, Mr. P.B. White. A lot of you guys know him, and I guess he's been called Mr. Frostbite, or y'all might know him as Robert White. But nonetheless, thank you so much for being here with us tonight.
Thank you.
We're going to be talking about this tournament that you've been. How long have you been doing this now?
Oh, I've been doing it for about 13 years.
Okay.
You know, and but the club's been around for quite a bit longer, but this is our 30th annual Frostbite.
30th annual. I mean, that's when you see a tournament that's been going on 30 years.
It's been going on a long time, and I mean, we've fished it. I've fished it every year since it's been around. I mean, it's a great event, and it's great for everybody.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I tell you, Dayton, you've been doing a little bit of fishing recently, and we're going to take you guys out with Dayton on Percy Priest Lake, doing a little bit of wintertime bass fishing. I'll go ahead and tell y'all right now, it was really windy that day. They did the best they could, so you're going to struggle with sound just a little bit on it. But it's a great video, a few tips for you guys. So we're going to go on over right now and join Dayton at Percy Priest Lake.
Hey everyone, Dayton Blair here from Southern Woods and Waters. We're going to try to get you a good episode today over here at Percy Priest Lake, upper end Fate Sanders area. It's winter time, water temperature 50, 52 degrees. We're going to be throwing a little top water, some crankbaits, and hopefully we can catch a few fish and educate you a little bit and let you catch some fish and show you how it's done. We're out here at Priest. It's about 12 miles east of Nashville. A great body of water, loaded with fish, loaded with bait. Let's just see what we can come up with, and maybe we'll get you something later on in the show. There's a shad redfish. You see the color of that fish. We're fishing some dingy water today. It's wintertime again. Any kind of small crankbaits, spinnerbaits, jigs. This here's almost a keeper, not quite. But you just catch abundance of fish this time of year. The water's around, like I said, 50, 52. Fish will still bite topwater. They're after shad, of course. They're really feeding on shad because as the water cools down, the crawdads will finally move away and go on and bed up into the mud. But that's what we're looking for. Maybe we'll catch a few more. I'm going to give you a little tip, and it's kind of a secret that I've learned over the years, and I try to hide it as much as possible. But anybody throwing a buzz bait, 90% of them throw them skirted. Any more today, you have got to use a swim bait. You get other casts, it's got more movement, it looks more natural, and you can see how this one is right now. It's chewed all to pieces. It won't never make it through the rest of the day. I put them on Hoppy's heads. Hoppy makes a great product. lures. And let me show you a couple more while we're eating on the lecture. Shad Raps, they never fail. Number 5s, number 7s, crawdad, gold, original colors. These baits work all over Old Hickory, Center Hill, over here at Percy Priest Lake, just about anywhere you go. Once again, you're representing a minnow, trying to make it match the hatch. Right now, the way the watercolor is, they're having a hard time seeing it, so that's why you catch so many and they're so aggressive. But when it comes by them, they grab it. They don't give it a chance to keep going. Well, that buzz bait with a swim bait on it makes it look more natural. And you can throw it a country mile. It gives it that extra weight and don't catch the wind. How big it is. It's a little bitty. Dark color in that dark water. Not very big. Fish though. They're just sitting there by these rocks, and when that bait comes by one, they're going to grab it. And all them fish I caught Saturday were laying up there in them cracks you see. And they should be up there right now. I need to throw my buzz bait through here just cause the way it's laid out. It comes out long and shallow. Just a couple of times. Hey everyone, here's a little tip that you'll know if the minnows are still up shallow. You can see that bird right there. That's what he's doing. He's hunting minnows right now. So even though the water's 50, 52 degrees, that doesn't mean all the bait has moved out. So it's a good idea to keep a watch on Mother Nature itself as it fishes and hunts. Fish. Looky here. Looky. He's got a bit of that one, didn't he? Yeah, he wanted that one, buddy. Wintertime fishing on Priest. Crankbaits and whatever else it takes. 3.5, 3.25. Yeah, maybe 3. Yep. That.
Lane, show me what you got there, Lane. Come here. Come on now. You got to show me something interesting.
Let's make sure we give Dayton credit for that one.
Okay.
He did big head my way.
He ain't real big. When I got it on this flimsy pole, I don't want it to break my line.
All right, well, Looks like you got had a pretty good day, even though it was windy.
You know, we did, and you know, that time of year, it gets to where the water temperature, the cold fronts, I mean, you're in Tennessee, so we're going to get 60 degrees tomorrow, we're going to get snow the next day, and we're going to get rain. So the water levels do matter a little bit. As long as it's rising and falling, it don't matter, but they really don't like a lot of current like we've been having, like pulling.
Right.
But after the water's like 50 degrees to 52.
That's that magic number, right?
And plus, you know, they're up there. They might not be feeding, but when the sun comes out and gets the rocks warm, that's when it all changes.
That's
but
right.
I mean, it's just called fishing. I mean, you know, I don't go by graphs. You can't use a graph in 3 foot of water. You got what I'm saying? So there's a difference in all that. So
there is.
It's
well, guys, we're going to go over and do this week's weekly wild game forecast. It's being sponsored by the great folks over at Wilson Bank and Trust. You guys can stop in at one of 28 Middle Tennessee locations and check in with them about all your banking and financial needs. Let them say thank you for everything they do for us right here at the show. All right, guys. You just kind of started going into this a little bit, but our water temperatures, you just said it's kind of hitting that 50, 52 degree mark now. Guys, that's a pretty magic number in the fishing world when you start to get up towards that 60 degree mark.
right.
Yes.
Well,
They're moving out of the main rivers a little bit tighter in.
and you got different reservoirs and river systems. Now, Old Hickory's going to be colder, and Center Hill's going to be different. So it's all different. So
Nickajack was 48 Saturday.
that's
so I
right.
just told
So,
you it was,
but somewhere at Nickajack, it might have been 52 or something in a
It was
run in.
somewhere.
You know what I mean? So you got to really look for those places
That's right.
and fish. If you're not out there, you can't catch them.
And the same thing, if you think about it, is as these fronts come through, you have warmer water temperatures, and then they drop back down, and then they warm up. Now it looks like we're going to have a couple of days of normal weather.
Right.
So the water temperature should warm up just a little bit and be right just for Saturday.
yeah, I think Saturday's going to be a pretty good day for us, for everybody. And really looking forward to that. But it is starting to get there. Your water temperatures in your fishing world starting to get there.
So
now.
I mean, it's really getting to like crappie are starting to get more active, and your bluegill and stuff. But
That's
you
right.
know,
And then your in the hunting side of the game, you've got until Saturday, and all that's over with. It'll be over for the year, and it's a good time to remind you guys to pick up your new hunting and fishing license too, because that's going to expire as well. All right, guys, we want to remind you to follow us on Facebook. Keep up with us there. We're going to be giving away some more tickets on Facebook over the next week as well, and a little bit more here later on tonight. So get with us on Facebook, follow us. Be sure to check us out at swwtv.com. You can get on there, check out all of our past episodes, see all of our sponsors' links. We'll be right back in just a minute with this week's Pictures of the Week and some more Southern Woods and Waters.